Hi guys, David and David here from payitforward.com, and in this video we're going to explain what to do when your iPhone says no service. And the first thing we want to do is just to check in with your carrier real quick about your account.
Customers' accounts get shut off for all sorts of reasons, like they suspect fraudulent activity, or maybe a bill wasn't paid on time, or there's a disgruntled spouse involved that said, shut off their iPhone.
Yep. So, but if your account's okay, that's great. We're going to start looking at your iPhone and its settings to make sure everything's intact there.
Yep, we'll look at the iPhone.
So the first thing to do is check for an iOS update.
Yep.
So let's open the Settings app. Scroll down and tap General. Tap Software Update, and if an update is available, you'll see iOS 11.3.1, download and install. If your iPhone's up to date, you'll say your software is up to date. Pretty basic.
Good job, David.
So next, let's look for a carrier settings update, which is slightly different from an iOS update.
Right, it updates the carrier settings.
Right,
so let's do it.
Sure, so open the Settings app again, scroll down and tap General.
I'm trying to be more concise with what I say.
And tap
Mad at me.
About.
Yep.
Now wait here for about 10 to 15 seconds. If a carrier settings update's available, a little pop-up will show up and say, carrier settings update available, and then you just tap Update. If the carrier settings update is available, usually you'll just get spammed with pop-ups on your iPhone throughout the day until you actually update it. So if one's available, always update.
Yeah, nothing bad can happen from this. But there is no check for carrier update button. You just have to wait on that screen.
So next, let's take a look at your iPhone's cellular settings and just make sure everything's set up there correctly.
Let's do it.
So first, open the Settings app, tap Cellular, and
let's make sure that cellular data is turned on.
Sure. Well, let's tap a switch, turn it on. Now it's green. Now it's on. So secondly, you want to go to your cellular data options.
Yep.
And just tap roaming and make sure voice roaming is turned on.
Along with data roaming if you're having this issue. You have to be careful with roaming charges because you can go over on your plan. A lot of plans, though, include roaming. Most of them do now,
I think so, yeah.
So obviously be careful on this, especially if you're traveling overseas. Like, be very careful with this because you can get bills for tons of stuff, but this is a good way at least to diagnose if this will fix the problem. If it does, you figured out what the issue is, and you might have to talk to your carrier about when it's appropriate to have this on.
Sure, so we've checked your iPhone, it's up to date, your cellular settings are okay, and your iPhone still says no service.
No service.
Next step is to eject the SIM card.
Well, just go to your kitchen drawer and take out your SIM card ejector tool, which I'm sure you have.
If you don't have it, paperclip?
Paperclip, yeah, just take a paperclip. On the right-hand side of your phone, there's a little hole over here that you can stick it in and pop out the SIM tray. You should see this no SIM card installed warning on the screen.
That's normal.
Yep, so okay, and then here you'll see your little SIM. Oops. Oh, we'll put that back together.
Pull the SIM card out and it flies on the floor and lives it forever.
Whoops. But anyway, we'll put this back in.
Yep.
Sometimes this problem will occur because there's some sort of a, like it got jostled, or if you dropped it, it started to happen. Sometimes, it just needs to be unplugged and plugged back in.
And what was interesting is when you took my SIM card out, it said no service while the SIM card was out. You put it right back in and boom. Service.
Yes.
So hopefully that worked for you. If not, we still have more steps. Next thing to do is reset the network settings.
So the network settings are the network settings on your iPhone. Let's reset those.
Yeah, that includes Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, cellular data, VPN. Open the Settings app, scroll down and tap General, scroll all the way down to the bottom and tap Reset, tap Reset Network Settings, enter your iPhone passcode. Mine is very secure. And you'll see a little pop-up here, confirmation alert, tap Reset Network Settings, your iPhone will shut down, the reset will take place, your iPhone will turn back on. Before you reset network settings, just make sure you've written down all your Wi-Fi passwords. You will need to re-enter those afterwards.
Good point. That was everything I was going to say.
Perfect.
What's the next step?
The next step is to check for water or physical damage.
Now, be honest with yourself, because if you dropped it in the puddle. I don't want to hear it. I'm an Apple tech. We're going to find out.
Right.
Okay. Sorry.
Or maybe you dropped it on its side and something got...
Yeah, sometimes there's like I said with the SIM tray, there's these little internal connections that can just get jostled. They shouldn't happen, but it does sometimes. And if you do have an issue with physical damage, then we have to talk about repair options.
Right, Apple.
Which would be Apple if you have Apple Care Plus.
Yep.
But if you don't have Apple Care Plus, it can get really expensive.
Sure. So we recommend Paulson On-Demand Repair Service. They'll send a tech right to you and repair your phone on the spot. Now, let's say you didn't drop your phone, it's not wet.
Yeah.
Everything...
I'm sorry for freaking out on you.
He's sorry.
Yeah.
We still can contact your wireless carrier about what's going on. They might have an answer for you.
Right. They'll probably send it to the Apple store, and then you'll get there and they'll say, well, you have to go to your wireless carrier, and then you'll say, what the heck, they sent me here. And then you go back to the wireless carrier and they'll say, we don't have any idea what's going on. It's an iPhone. You have to go back to the Apple store, in which case you'll want to throw your phone
or switch
through the wall or switch carriers. So you should definitely check out our website. We're building a great cell phone comparison tool. And you might be able to save hundreds of dollars a year if you check out a new phone.
We'll leave some customer support phone numbers for you in the description of this video. So that is what to do when your iPhone says no service.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to get an immediate update whenever we upload a new video.